Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Sonali Kwalekar. In today's class, we will study about accounting for partnership firm. What all basic concepts are included in the partnership firm. So let's get started. So in accounting for partnership firm, let us first study what is partnership. Partnership is nothing but it is a relationship between two or more persons who agree to share the profit equally. So there should be at least two or more than two persons who decide to start a business. That is known as partnership. So suppose one fine day I decide to start a business, that is not known as partnership. Partnership is when one person, that is suppose one person is A and the other person is B, they both decide to start a business with an agreement. What will be the agreement? Where they will share the profit equally. That is known as partnership. That is known as partnership. So as per Companies Act, minimum there should be two persons who will start a partnership firm and maximum there should be 50 persons who will start the business, start the partnership firm as per Companies Act. So next, let us study about partnership deed in partnership firm. Partnership deed is nothing but it is a written agreement which is made by the partners. So suppose there are two partners A and B and they decide to start a business. They cannot orally come and say that that they are starting a partnership firm. There should be certain agreement which has to be made. That is known as partnership deed, where they will make a written agreement and they will say that what are rules and conditions they will follow to start a partnership firm. But there are no certain rules or certain restriction to maintain a partnership deed. But it is better for both the partners to maintain this for their safety. So next, let us study the rules in the absence of partnership deed. So when the partners doesn't maintain the partnership deed, they have to follow certain rules. The first rule is profit and loss sharing ratio, which will be shared equally among the partners. Suppose the business or the partnership firm is earning a profit or loss, they will that will be shared equally among the partners. That is the first rule. Second is interest on partners capital. Whenever you provide interest on partners capital, when the partnership deed is not maintained, there will be no interest provided to the partners capital. Third is interest on partners drawings. Whenever there is an absence of partnership deed in partnership firm, there will be no interest provided in the partners drawing. So the next rule in the absence of partnership deed is salary commission, which will be not provided to the partners. Why? Because they have not maintained a proper record in the partnership deed. Last is interest on partners loan. So when they doesn't maintain a partnership deed, compulsory and interest on partners loan should be 6% as per the rules in the absence of partnership deed. So next, let us study how the capital account of the partners are maintained in the partnership firm. There are two methods which are followed in the partnership firm. First is the fixed capital method, which means that where the capital will remain fixed year after year. Suppose in this year the capital was 1 lakh, next year it will also be 1 lakh. So that is called as fixed capital method. So there are two accounts which we have to maintain in the fixed capital method. First is the capital account, second is the current account. Next is fluctuating capital method, which means that where the capital will keep on changing year after year. Suppose this year in 2025 it was 1 lakh capital. Next year, that is 2026, it might be 1,50,000. So there is a change in capital. So that is called as fluctuating capital method. So in that we have to maintain only the capital account. So let us study first about fixed capital method. Under this method, the first account which will be prepared is partners capital account. So this is the format of partners capital account. This is the debit side and this is the credit side. So it will start with the opening balance of the partner, that is by balance brought down. Secondly, if suppose the partner's capital investment was 1 lakh, and he makes an additional investment of 50,000, so that 50,000 will be shown on the credit side of partner's capital account. If suppose for some reason if he has withdrawn it for personal use, if suppose his capital was 1 lakh, for some reason he has withdrawn 40,000 from his capital, then that will be shown here on the debit side of partner's capital account. Balancing figure is known as the balance carried down, which is the closing balance of the partner's capital. So this is the format of partner's capital account. So next account which we prepare under fixed capital method is partner's current account. So this is the format of partner's current account. This is the debit side, this is the credit side. So suppose there is a debit balance of partner's capital account, it will be shown on the debit side. And if suppose there is a credit balance of partner's capital account, it will be shown on the credit side. So if suppose the partners have made investment for their personal use, that is drawings, then it will be shown on the debit side. And after that they have to provide interest on those drawings, that will be shown on the debit side. Next is the interest on capital, which will be shown on the credit side of the partner's capital account, and the salary which will be given to the partners in the partnership form, which will be shown on the credit side of the partner's current account. If suppose there is a profit or loss in the profit and loss account, it will be shown on the, if suppose there is a profit, it will be shown on the credit side, and if there is a loss, it will be shown on the debit side. Then we have to close both account, whichever is, if suppose credit side is more, the balancing figure will come on the debit side. If the debit side is more, the balancing figure will come on the credit side. So this is the format of partner's current account. So the second method is fluctuating method. Under this method, the account which is maintained is partner's capital account. Here they doesn't prepare a separate account that which we had prepared on the fixed capital method. So in one account they will combine both the account, that is partner's capital account and partner's current account. So this is the opening balance by balance brought down of the capital of the partners. Next is suppose there is an additional capital made, it will be shown on the credit side, and if there a withdrawn is made, then it will be shown on the debit side. Then there will be an interest on capital which will be shown on the credit side, and suppose there is salary given to the partners, it will be shown on the credit side, and this interest on drawings will be shown on the debit side. And suppose there is a profit and loss, it will be shown, if there is a profit, it will be shown on the credit side, and if there is a loss, it will be shown on the debit side. Then you have to close the account and the balancing figure will be on the debit side, that is to balance carried down. So this is the account which will be prepared under fluctuating method. So the next topic which we'll study in partnership form is the profit and loss appropriation account. It is nothing but it is the extension of profit and loss account. So this is the format of profit and loss appropriation account, where the debit side is the expenses to the partner and the credit side is the income to the partner. So it will always start with the net profit, that is on the credit side by balance net profit. Next is interest on partner's capital. So when a partner makes an investment or makes an investment and on that interest is provided, that is interest on capital is provided, it will be an expenses to the partner. So it will be shown on the debit side of profit and loss appropriation account. Next, interest on drawings, which is an income to the partner, it will be shown on the credit side, that is interest on drawings. Next is if the salary is provided, then it is an expenses, it will be shown on the debit side to partner's salary. Next, if suppose any commission is provided, then that will be an expenses, it will be shown on the debit side. Then the total on the both side and the difference is transferred to partner's capital account. So this is the format of profit and loss appropriation. So these are the basic concept which we study while preparing the accounting for partnership firm. I hope this was helpful. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any classes. Keep studying, stay focused. See you in the next class.